do some tomorrow. Yeah, we got it. But yeah, Hunter, I'm sure I can.
It's time.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
time. Who's the prey now? Summer!
Ow! 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 Ugh.
I can't believe it.
It's time. It's time. It's time. Fight for me.
Stay behind me.
How reliable.
Summer! It's strike! War spares no one. Stay calm. Fight for me.
I got your back. Victory, guide my blade.
A change of perception. Like frigid death.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war. Now, strike!
No biggie, just a scratch.
Stay behind me.
The die is cast. Stand down.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, What do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi. From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, you've been the primary target of the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament
After the Sentinels' descent, they were also said to have stood. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must... The bridge has broken.
Let's take it slow.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination? Rover, it's the Praxidus.
Unexpected discovery. Caution is advised. Cycle of corruption. A change of perception. Lotus pervade.
Not worth mentioning.
Target confirmed. Misery follows. Stand down. Exterminate.
For Exodus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Sever! This should come in handy. Nowhere to.
The entrance is sealed.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Any detail along the way could become valuable.
Once we reach the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed.
No need to rush.
Caution.
Everything.
So it can't hurt me.
It's time.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Changli, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long.
Someone fought here against those... Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Stay behind me.
Victory, guide my blade.
The traces disappeared by the pond. Yoga, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Exterminate.
Stay behind me. Cycle of corruption. The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Any detail along the way could become valuable.
You two, halt!
I'll take good care of you. I will protect. Everyone stand down.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hong Zhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker. That's what they call it in Hong Zhen. You might know it better as the...
Did Xingyi and Jinshi know each other?
Jinshi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinshi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable...
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's past Xingyi mentioned.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
A good vantage point.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle?
Any detail along the way could become valuable intel.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Time to work.
It's time. I trust you can use it to the full.
Unexpected discovery.
Nowhere to hide.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the Court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Exterminate. Unleash the fans. Fight for me.
Stay behind me. A change of perception.
Steady. Attack is the best defense. Everyone stand down. I will protect. Let's watch out.
It's time. Exterminate. Stay calm.
A change of perception. Shackles be gone!
How reliable.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
It's time.
My luck seems better with you around.
Decades have passed, but those research... The Sentinel...
Caution is advised. A change of perception.
I got your back. Victory, guide my blade. How reliable.
Fight for the dying's cast. War spares no one. It's time. Stand down.
Stay behind me. A change of perception. Frozen blockade. Found something you like. Keep them as you will.
Another Chronos order. The second flare stone should be behind it. Gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this Chronos order.
A worthwhile expedition.
Any detail along the way could become valuable. Whee!
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Ha!
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a Kleinbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
You blink, you miss. Just a scratch.
Target confirmed. Fight them. Exterminate.
Cycle of a change of perception. One last flare stone.
Something above the carrier lift seems stuck.
Bang! Seems like you lead.
I'll take good care of you.
We've reached the carrier lift. We've reached the carrier lift.
Is that so?
Nice pick. You're over.
I'll take good care of you.
Jinshi.
You. Found something interesting.
Unexpected discovery.
It's time. It's time.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's go time. You'll have my mitt.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Seems like a new lead. Seems like a new lead.
It worked. The court of Savante set many traps here. Must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out!
Break. One is the sound.
Ha! Moment of awakening. Take form.
Perish in flame. Take form. There you are. Feathers incinerate.
Fine, take form. Negligence on my part.
Embrace the change.
Perish in flames. Take form.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. One with the sound.
Take form. Fast and stellar.
Disperse.
Beckon the divine flame.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now. A good vantage point.
Fight for me.
I'll take good care of you. The cipher key.
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Changli.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has... I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
Once you pass through Hongzhen, Keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber.
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie. I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. The Mianlun Chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Change of perception. Be alert.
I got your back. How reliable.
Target confirmed. Unleash the fangs. Saw that coming. Exterminate. Stay calm.
I got your back.
Caught you.
Attack is the best defense. How reliable.
Lotus pervade. My luck seems better with you around. A good vantage point. A change of perception. Not worth mentioning.
How reliable.
Target let slip, dogs of war. Dies can. War spares no one. Fight for me. Stand down.
Stay behind me.
I got your back. This is my ground.
Stand down. Fight for me. Stand down. My day has come.
How reliable.
I can keep going. Lotus pervade. A worthwhile expedition.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding. The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones, or any kind of entrance to another. The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
It's go time! You'll have my mist for escort.
Let's go retrieve it.
The flare stone is right here. But we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
I'll take good care of you. Let's take it slow.
Who's the prey now? Fight for me.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
It's time. Sever! Saw that coming. It's time. Follow me. Who's the prey now? War spares no one. Summer, strike!
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
I got your back. Victory, guide my blade.
Stay calm.
Cycle of corruption.
How reliable.
A change of perception.
The remaining photon bolt is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around. Let's take it slow. Let's watch out.
Fight for me. Unleash the fangs. Exterminate. Who's the prey now? Summer, fight for me.
Stay behind. Lotus pervade.
How reliable. This is my ground.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war. The die is cast. Saw that coming. Fight for me. Summer! Strike! Misery follows. Saw that coming. It's time. Stand down.
I got your back.
A change of perception.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lung, and dark clouds gathered. The sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou.
A good vantage point. Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.